heading off pretty soon. We've got a couple of last minute jobs. And this is where you realise you've got such good neighbours when they're willing to go up the mast for you. Few last minute preps. We're going to get the 8 o'clock bridge tomorrow and head up to Nelson Bay for the first stop and then go from there. So we'll see how we go. It's taken a hell of a lot to get this far. Hopefully all will go well. I'm sure it will. A few things to do to the house tomorrow. Final clean and mow lawns and all that sort of stuff. Then we're heading off. Leaving beautiful Lake Macquarie behind. Heading off to Queensland. 6:30 a.m. Yep, day one. Day one. Heading off. Finally. Finally. 4 years in the making. See you, mate. And just like that, we're off. Right on the beautiful sunrise. Bye! We'll see you soon. 69 days. Teared up at That's pretty funny. It's so bloody cold. We're leaving this behind. Thank God. Off to the tropics, thank goodness. It is freezing today and we've only just left. Just arrived in beautiful Port Stephens. So Tony, tell me, what was your favourite part of the day? Was it when the... It was the 40 knot squall. Was it when the engine overheated because the fan belt cog fell off? Yeah, that was good. Or was it when we only had one engine coming into Port Stephens and we had 41 knots and our little boat engine was pushing slower than the wind was pushing us towards the rocks? Was that your favourite? Was that your favourite bit? I like that bit. Yeah. There's lots of. I'm not sure which bit was my favourite. Go boating, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I still like all of it. It's still fun. And this is day one. Day one. Can't wait for tomorrow. Let's see. No, but that's saved the day, mate. Yeah, that's saved the day. I would get a spare rig. So, I had a good night's sleep. I didn't. Anyway, 50 knot winds last night. Well, on anchor. Well, I slept like a baby. Oh, I'm tired as fuck. Pretty rough out in the bay today, so it's up around 30 knots. I'm glad we're not out there. Well, today's day 3 and we haven't got too far. We're only in Nelson Bay, strong wind mornings, high seas. Welcome to paradise. I thought you promised warm weather. Promised nothing, mate. Promised an adventure. Anyway, we're just leaving Nelson Bay. We're just going to stick our head out and see what it's like because there's still fairly heavy seas, but the wind's good. So hopefully, and it's all going in the right direction for us. So hopefully, just crossing the bar at the moment. So hopefully it'll be alright. We'll head on our way to Coffs Harbour and that's about a 24-hour sail. We pick up some new lithium batteries there, so Tony's very excited. It's his birthday today, so that's his birthday present. Oh, I'm so lucky. He's so spoiled. That's my birthday today. I'm just enjoying my birthday breakfast. Fried bread roll. Nothing's too much trouble, ain't it? You're lucky you got that. I didn't, I got it myself. Seal Rock's lighthouse. A cup of tea underway, and it's quite interesting actually. Like, you're standing in the galley, cruising along. You get these big waves and swells coming up. Dinner looks like on Passage, cooked by my own personal chef over here. This is what you can see out in front of you. Pretty much nothing. So that's where the instruments are super important. Sun's just peeping up over the horizon. Just arriving at Coffs Harbour after a overnight sail from Nelson Bay. So it's a bit lumpy. Just going to get a quick refuel. That's Nell at the helm coming to get us. We ran out of drip power, so we bought a couple new lithiums to chuck in just to get us through. Let's see how slick this captain really is. Just sick travelling, so we're going to give it a bit of a spell, and this mooring's right on the beach. It's kind of just behind the breakers. It's super interesting. Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning, just leaving the Coffs anchorage and on our way to the Gold Coast. A surf break out in the ocean. We are miles out from the land. This goes to show how careful you have to be. That's how far the land is. Oh, good morning. Had a very interesting sail last night. We had a big current tearing against us, so it really slowed us down. We just want to chill out the miles and get rid of the double flano and make it a bit nicer. Anyway, it's hard to see. It's good conditions out here. We've got 13 knots of wind. We're doing about 5 knots. So killing it. Yeah, it's good fun. And I'm having a cup of coffee too, which is really nice. A good way to start the day. Well, it's not all sunshines and rainbows. It is logging down today.
As they say, Queensland, beautiful one day, perfect the next.
Yeah, shit the next. Look at this. This is outrageous. It is torrential.
I think we missed the good weather by a week.
Yeah.
For Port Bay.
Totally.
Anyway, we'll catch it on our way back.
Day 9.
You do the math.
We're stuck at Moreton. There's a bit of bad weather out in the ocean, so we've decided just to stay put and explore the island a little bit more. So we're going to do a bit of reading.
Oh, looking at pictures.
Weather, cloudy, 90% chance of showers.
Got ourselves a little turtle swimming around the boat. Hopefully he'll stick his head up again for us. Yeah. Got him.
One, two, three.
little thing.
Did it hurt?
No.
Are you a guest?
Hey?
Are you a guest?
Yeah.
Guest to who?
I'm a day guest. Sorry?
Why do you think there's nobody in the pool today?
Because no one's sanguine like me.
Because it's freezing in there.
It's a bit nippy.
Off you go.
But there's a pool and you should use them.
That's right.
That's what they're here for.
Because we put it, the weight just spin and spin.
It's actually not a bad little pool here at Mooloolaba. A shame it's not hotter, it'd be lovely.
Pool number one. Yeah. It is quite nice in. It's a nice pool.
No, I'm good. We got 30 knot winds outside. We're kind of stuck at Mooloolaba. It's 15 miles to go to a sheltered anchorage, and we just don't want to chew up another 15 miles because we've only got 100 miles to go to Fraser. So we're just going to sit here and ride it out, watch a movie, pretend it's flat, smooth, hot and sunny, which it's none of those things.
Having a great time. Yeah, go sailing, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah. Right.
Anyway, we'll see how we go. Here we are, we're leaving Moreton Island. We've just been on one of the worst night's sleep. We've had a mooring that was pretty rough. We should have moved. We decided not to. In hindsight, not a great move, but...
Deception Bay over near Scarborough, so that'll be protected from the south, so we should at least get out of this wind and the chop. It's not too bad, but it's just rolly and uncomfortable, so, and we're probably going to be here for another day or two, so we might as well have a good night's sleep.
Scarborough Marina. All part of boating, isn't it now?
No.
Stop it. Turn the fucking thing off. Well, we just set off from Deception Bay, which is in part of Moreton Bay, so we're on our way to Fraser Island. Yep, Tony's going to try his luck. Show me what your what's your lure? Is it?
More ever. Pink squid. You catch more fish with this than anything.
Oh. Okay, let's see.
We got the full kit up, but there's only about 8 knots of wind. Anyway, we've decided to divert from, we didn't want to come into Fraser at 10 or 11 o'clock tonight, so we've just decided to take it a bit easier. Pop into Mooloolaba. Captain Neil is about to cross the bar for us. It's always fun coming into a new port, something a bit different. Grab this great little park at Mooloolaba. Really nice. Isn't Neil's idea of roughing it? Just a quick slap up meal, he says. Look at it. It's delicious. Just got a SART activated. That's somebody's EPIRB. So we're going to just have a look and see how close they are to us and see if we need to go out and rescue them. Hopefully that won't be the case. What do you think, Neil? Are you revved up for that?
Can I have a red snake?
Turns out it was a bit of a false alarm. It was just at the Australian Amalgamated Terminal, so just the freight terminal.